Good morning. I hope everybody is having a good day. I'm in a good mood. Yay. It is like 12:30, so afternoon, not morning. The show was so good. The service was a little at the restaurant that we went to, but the food was good. I have it posted on my Snapchat, so I will link my Snapchat right here, and it's also in my description box down below, so then you can see my experience. I said before what the reason why I didn't film was because it's in more of a little rougher neighborhood at the moment. So with George Floyd's anniversary yesterday, and then the incident happened like a block from where the event was going on, so I just didn't feel super comfortable filming, but I did do Snapchats, so check that out. Tomorrow will be fun because I'm supposed to be, well, I have a friend who, Selena, that's her name. She has a doctor's appointment for her follow-up. She hurt her back a little bit ago, so got that under control. And then we're hoping to go to the Mall of America. Yes, I live in Minnesota. Yes, I live very close to the Mall of America. Yes, I worked at the Mall of America for 7 years. It's not all that's cracked up to be, in my opinion, but I've always grew up with the mall, so to me it's just a mall. But I need to return two Steve Madden shoes. I'm so annoyed because I love the shoes. I love the aesthetic of them. They are so gorgeous. I waited a whole month to get them. I did, and I always purchase 2 sizes when I buy anything, and then I can always return something if it doesn't fit. So I got an 8.5 and a 9, and the 8.5 were too small and the 9 were massive. So I don't know if their sizing was off, if they were trying to restock so quickly that, I mean, their quality wasn't that great. So I'm kind of hoping that when I return them to the store that they have them in stock, or I can try on a new pair and see maybe mine were just defaulty. But I didn't want to have to pay the $15 to send it back and a warehouse fee if I can just drive like 15 minutes and then just bring them back to the store. And it'll be fun to be in the mall. I have not stepped foot in the mall for like a year. So it'll be interesting to kind of see how different it is. It's probably not very different. I want to see what they put in the space that my salon used to be. Because if you guys didn't know, my salon did get shut down December 2019, so very soon before, so a little before COVID situation happened. And I'm pretty sure if the salon was still open and COVID happened, they wouldn't have opened our salon. They would have kept it, they would have closed it and not reopened it just because of what was happening within the company and all that fun stuff. So, but today I'm feeling a lot more productive. It does make me kind of sad and depressed when I see all my stuff scattered all throughout the house and not organized and not put in a, and not put in a tidy way. So I've just been kind of low. I did get Botox, so the past couple days I've been kind of getting those weird headaches every now and then, but I've just been taking Advil. Good old Advil. I love Advil, but you guys just be really careful about taking this because it does cause stomach ulcers. which sucks because I feel like Advil for me works the best. I've tried Tylenol before and I just don't feel like it does anything for me, but maybe it's just in my head and whatever. But I took a couple of those the last night before the show because I started getting a little headache, and then I felt much better. But it does kind of come and go. But I feel 100 times better than I did when I first got my Botox done. The first time I ever got Botox done was like 2 years ago, and I was not good for like 10 days. But this time, good. The only thing is this time it hurt a little bit more, and I definitely have bruising, which I didn't have before. And I could definitely feel it, like when she was injecting me a lot more this time around. And I did go somewhere new. I had some gift cards that I needed to use up. And then sometimes like right in here, I can feel like a little pinprick, like irritation. But other than that, but it's really working. And I love when I smile, I don't have, this doesn't crease up. So that's great. And you guys, I've always had big cheeks. It is what it is. So you can call my face fat, but I just have really high cheekbones. And I am getting to love them. So we're gonna make a coffee. I've been drinking more coffee lately. Maybe that's another reason why I've been getting headaches. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I finally ended up cleaning some stuff in my cupboards. So yeah, I told you everything is all over the place. We have, because remodeling, it's a lot. But yeah, so I just re-washed my cups. So, but I'm gonna make some coffee and I will be back. I think I'm gonna use my Starbucks sparkly cup. I got this on Etsy a couple years ago, and only one stone has fell off. I think that's pretty dang good. I need to make more ice. I'm gonna have regular milk today. This is organic, fat-free milk. A little bit of that in here. And then the coffee. Cheers. I hope I don't spill all over the place. I'm gonna put that. Bit of paper towel. It's, you know, almost made it. Then my lid. Yeah, this is there's only one that has fell off this, and it's on the lid. And I don't see it right now, but it's on there. And then I think we're just gonna do that. Put this on there. Oh my goodness. Doing this one-handed is not easy. Cheers. Good. I think I do prefer the almond milk in here than my regular milk. I usually just have regular milk when I have cereal. But I need to use that up. I need to make ice. So that's my ice machine. That's exciting. Probably not. And then I'm going to eat a kiwi for breakfast. So I just cut it in half like so, and then I take a spoon, and then this is kind of messy, but I just go around like this and then eat pieces like that. Kiwi is really good for you guys. It's got a lot of antioxidants and stuff in it. I've heard that you can eat the skin, but the skin's kind of fuzzy. So that's probably like a no for me to eat the skin. But if you like to eat the skin, go for it. Breakfast. Yum. I'm actually really looking forward to tomorrow. I'm really hoping my body feels the same way. So and it looks nice outside. So many spiders. It's getting nicer out, so all the critters are coming around. Rob always gets mad at me because I kill them. But I'm like, if they're in the house, I don't want them here. Right? Right. I have goosebumps, you guys. It is a little chilly today. Isn't it, Leo? Come here. Stretching. Just ice maker. Oops. You gonna go outside with me in a little bit? He needs a bath, but the last time I took him to the groomers, I was not happy with what they did to him. So we're trying to find a system where we can wash him here at home. The only thing is he has claws. He's not declawed at all. But he does need like a de-shed and everything because it is the summer. So I'm kind of thinking about just making an appointment somewhere new. But the place I was taking him was a cat-only facility, which I absolutely loved because I feel like it didn't put as much stress on him versus like if there's like, you know, other animals there like dogs. But he really needs to get washed. So I'm debating on taking him somewhere else because I know he hates it. But every single time I've taken him to the vet, they've always told me that he did a really good job. You know, he really didn't fight. He kind of just, you know, chilled. But the last time I took him, he had like scabs all the way down his back. And I'm like, this is not okay. So I did a big rant on it on my Facebook page. Like, it was like, it was at least 6 months ago. It was in the winter time where he was just supposed to get like a wash and like a blowout, like in a de-shed, but they shaved him. It was like a whole ordeal. I told the lady when I walked in there, I'm like, he usually always gets a lion's cut, but it is colder out right now, so I don't want him shaved. I just want him washed, his nails trimmed down, his teeth cleaned, and then brushed, his undercoat brushed out. She's like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. Kid you not. Like 5 minutes after I left, maybe 10, because I was driving to my friend's house to chill because I didn't want to have to drive home because it's farther for me to drive to it than for my friend. Okay, whatever. Off topic. But they called me and they're like, hey, so we actually started shaving him and we just want to know what you want us to do going forward. And then so I asked them like, okay, well, how bad was he shaved? And they're like, oh, well, we shaved him down pretty low. And I was like, well, is there any way you can like blend it in? And they're like, well, and then so I was like, at this point, like he's had line cuts before. I said, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, yeah, like hair grows back. Hair grows back. I'm like, it's fine. Like, just do the lion's cut. Don't worry about it. They're like, okay, that's fine. Like, we'll charge you the regular price for just the wash and the blowout. We won't charge you for like the line cut, whatever. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I get him back and I didn't notice it for a couple days, but he started getting like these red marks down his back. And then I'm like, well, what the fuck? So I was kind of irritated about that. And I'm like, you shaved my animal. Or, you shaved my cat when you weren't supposed to. You still charged me for a service that you didn't even do. But they did offer a free teeth cleaning, so I guess that was all right. But yeah, but then I had to take him to the vet because then the vet said like, oh, he had a skin infection. And I'm like, well, he's never had an issue like this before. And then I told him like, I just took him to the vet, or I just took him to the groomers. And then she's like, yeah, no, this is probably an ongoing thing. He probably just had a skin infection. And I'm like, I brush him and all that stuff. And like, yeah, he has longer hair, but I've never seen like patches like on him. I know he has stud tail. So stud tail on a cat is where the bottom, like the base of his tail gets really oily and then sometimes it can get scabby. I know he has that. But like completely like from his neck all the way down, I just don't see how that happened overnight. Isn't that right, boobs? Yeah. So, yeah, so then taking him to the vet was expensive and then having to get him antibiotics because he had a skin infection. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And like the skin infection didn't pop up for a couple days. So that's like another thing where obviously if you're going to complain about a service, you complain about it that day or the next day and then call it a thing. It took a while for me to realize what was happening to his skin. And now his hair is finally, he's at this stage where his hair is finally growing back. But now he has the issue where he does have certain spots that the hair definitely does not feel the same. So now I'm a little worried to take him anywhere. And then especially right now, he's not eating that much because we're constantly moving things back and forth in the house because we're remodeling my room. And so now he's just super stressed and I don't want to do anything else to like stress him out. So yeah, he's just gonna have to, I'm just gonna have to keep trying to brush him and make sure that he doesn't get any mats or anything. Because that was like I've never had a cat with such long hair as him. So my family, we always had, cats that had shorter hair. So we would never take them to a groomer's. We'd always just put them in the tub and then wash them with, pet shampoo and then dry them off and call it good. Like, and we would do that like maybe once, twice a year. We'd usually just do it in the summer, And then my parents, all of the cats that I've ever had were declawed. My dad was very adamant about declawing the cats because he didn't want, like, you know, the furniture scratched up or anything like that. And I mean, and Leo was actually pretty good. There's one area he does kind of like scratch a little bit, and it's at the end of the bed, but that's really the only place he's ever done it. And he usually leaves like the carpet and like the rug alone, so I'm like, all right. And I try to keep his nails short. Sometimes, you know, we get hectic and we don't do it, but he's actually a really good kitty. He's right there. He's like, who is out there? We have the gardeners here today, so they're weed whacking and vacuuming, weed whacking and mowing and blowing those like potted seeds that fall from the trees. I think it's an oak or a maple tree that does that. I can't remember. But yeah, but we have a whole bunch of those like flying, they're called helicopters where I'm from. I don't know if somebody else. I remember I used to, when I was like in playing outside, like at daycare, I would grab a whole bunch of them and then I would unpot them and then I would pretend like I'm cooking. So I always thought that was fun to do. Good thing I didn't eat them because they're probably poisonous. But that's my ADD right there. 15 stories in what, 13 minutes I've been filming. So yeah. Kitty. And Leo. So yeah. Oh, and I banged my knee on something. It's finally healing. I really need a pedicure so bad, you guys. My nails are just, my toes are fucking disgusting. They're so long and I can clip them myself, but I feel like every single time I clip them, I just feel like they never look right, and then I go and get my nails done and then they try to like fix them and then it's just, they get shorter and shorter and then I'm like, eh. I'm somebody who, I don't like my toenails crazy short. I like to have a little bit of, just a teeny bit of length to them. Also too, it makes me nervous that I might get an ingrown nail, and I've never had one, but they look scary and they look super uncomfortable. But I have a girl, Jen, who does my nails. I know she's not Asian. I just need to go, but I want my I want the nick on my shin to heal before I do that, because I want to make sure that I can get the full experience. So yeah, well, that's about it. I should go through a couple things I definitely am getting rid of stuff and donating things to Goodwill for sure. I do need to make a facial appointment. I need to get a facial done really bad. I need one horribly, but it's just like, I did get Botox, so I think I need to wait like 2 weeks, and this coming Thursday will be 1 week, so I can make it for next week. So I need to message Michaela or Misty. They're girls from beauty school. I trust them doing my face. So, or Phoenix. Phoenix does a really good job too. So I need to do that. And you guys, you need to let me know, should I keep my TV? It's from 2013, so it's older. Or should I try to sell it and then get a new one for my beauty space, like my walk-in closet? I'm trying not to sell I kind of want to keep it and then save up for like a nicer TV, but I like this size. The size is nice. But I don't want anything bigger than that for my room because I just feel like it would look massive. And I think it's a 46-inch, but I can only find online now a 43 or a 50, and I think a 50 would just be too big. So yeah, so I gotta figure out what I'm doing with that. So, and then also I have Roku with it, and I have the remote and everything. So I know it won't be that hard to sell. I just probably won't get that much money for it because right now, just me personally looking online at TVs, I can get the 43-inch for like $200. So especially for us being older, maybe I could get like $75 and then include the Roku with it. But the Roku is a 1, so it's like the first edition, I think. But yeah. But these smart TVs, you won't have to buy a Roku because it's built in, which would be really nice. But I don't know. Oh, you guys, I feel so much better today. Like, you have no idea. Like, I feel like I've been in bed the past 3 days. Just like, I haven't even gotten dressed. And that is definitely not like me. I'm definitely more of a morning person. And I actually got dressed today. I have shorts on. So let's do an OOTD because that's what we do. So this is a Johnny Cash t-shirt from Target. My shorts are from Old Navy. I love Old Navy shorts because it has the cuff here. And I feel like it gives you more support, which is amazing. And then what I'm wearing on my feet, if I can show you. These are my blush pink UGG slippers, house slippers. These are my favorite. They're so comfortable. I actually got these on Poshmark for a really good deal. They had like they have little marks like here and here, but I don't really care about that. And then what else am I wearing? I think that's it. Oh, and then my earrings. Oh, my earring. It's not in there anymore. Shoot. Well, I had an earring up here. So my hoops are from Zoe Love. And these ones that are Australian crystals, these ones are from Sally's. So yeah, I've been wanting forever to get like some Huggies. That's what they're called, like mini Huggy hoops. But my ears are really, really picky. I have to have gold or silver or sterling silver or like like surgical steel, or my ears break out. I can't, and I'm highly, highly allergic to nickel. So I don't have a lot of earrings that I can wear, but they are awesome. They were a little pricey, but totally worth it because they are 14 karat gold. So all right, well, I'm gonna find something to do because I'm just sitting here talking to you guys, which is amazing, but I do need to get my day going. Probably go outside, get some vitamin D, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit.